Hi ladies, my name is Zandile Hulley and I'm from the City Bowl congregation. In this video we will look at how a woman of godly wisdom chooses the right battles. Now I'm sure you'll agree with me that there are so many battles that face us in life. There are relational battles, work-related battles, society battles, or causes that are clamoring for our attention. And to top it, the media and social media also have very strong opinions about which battles we should be fighting. And if we're not fighting this battle, then we're not for that group of people. And this can be overwhelming. So what should be our starting point in choosing the right battles? Well, it's something that we learned in previous videos. It's that we are building. What are we building? We're building what God is building. God is building His church. And what are we building for? We are building for eternity. So choosing battles should be informed by this. The second point is that we need to be aware that in choosing battles, we are also engaging in an unseen battle. Ephesians 6:12 tells us that we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. So battles are not necessarily about battling people or battling causes, but battles could be in fact about the condition of our heart or even the credibility of our witness about the gospel of Jesus Christ. Battles also reveal our core values. There's a danger that we can choose battles which advocate or defend the value system of the kingdom of darkness. So we should also be aware of this when we choose battles. Now, a few years ago, I had a work-related battle. I had this boss. He was a nice guy, but he tended to distribute work unfairly, and he would overload me with work while my colleagues didn't have as much work as me. And now maybe this was because he respected my work ethic, but I was so overloaded with work, and I'd try reasoning with him, but he'd become nasty about it. And the fruit of this was that I was so stressed and I had anxiety. Also, I was sick. I had fibromyalgia. So this work-related battle stole my peace and joy. And sometimes I'd find myself being ungracious towards people. And it also eroded my capacity and zeal for God and for His house. So it became clear that this was a battle I had to fight. Not because I had to fight for my career or for my material security, but because this was a battle that was undermining what God was building. Now, the battle was not about fighting my boss. God showed me that the battle was about the condition of my heart. I had fear of man, and there were also fleshly attitudes in me which I had to fight to death. And God took me to Romans 12, and there He showed me that this was the battle and how to fight the battle. God said to me, show honor to your boss. Bless, don't curse. Overcome evil with good. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Now I did that, and I understood that God wanted to build endurance and resilience in me as part of godly character. But the situation didn't change. In fact, the battle intensified because one day my boss came to me and he said, here's a project that I want you to do. And I was just feeling so overwhelmed. I spoke the truth to him in love and said, I'm sorry, but I'm not able to take on this project. And I gave my reasons. And my boss responded by saying, well, I'm giving you a written instruction, and if you don't adhere to it, I will charge you with insubordination. And I was baffled. The battle was really becoming intense. So I prayed and I asked God, what should I do? Do I still continue fighting this battle by focusing on the condition of my heart? What do I do? And God gave me a strategy. God said to me, there are labor laws. So God gave me the strategy to lodge a grievance with HR. And then HR intervened. And now my attitude wasn't, I'm fighting my boss. I was still very aware that I had to do this in an honoring way, although I was also engaging in this battle. But I had to do it with a right spirit and a right attitude. And the situation turned around. In fact, when I resigned from that job, my boss had a daughter, and he said in front of my other colleagues, my prayer is that my daughter would become a woman like you. Now that is a testimony to choosing the right battle and also fighting it well. I hope you've been encouraged, ladies, by this video. You can check out other videos on the Josh Jen YouTube channel, and you can look up the Anchored playlist.